Hey, what's going on? This is Masaya the Video Guy with Rico in the house doing the audio and Marlon assisting with the audio. We're filming our first and recording our first pilot episode called the KPFT Sessions. In the house today, we have a very good friend of mine. I filmed a lot of his stuff. We can talk forever, so we're going to try and keep it within 27 and a half minutes. I don't know if I can do a better introduction other than this is one of my best friends. Tom?
I feel the same way, Messiah. One of my best friends.
Please give us a tiny intro to what you do or what you are in Houston, and then let's get right into it.
I'm a singer and a songwriter. I'm a novelist, even though my novels are not posted yet. I was an actor back in New York. Did some extra work on TV shows and movies. That was a blast. I was an activist. Try to do anything that makes me feel alive, which is why I'm happy being here at KPFT today. Every time I put KPFT on the radio, I feel more alive. So there you are. And the songs I'm going to do today, because we've done so many songs, different ones, reasons I wrote. A couple songs for my two daughters, and a couple songs probably in that greater theme. Okay?
Awesome. So what's your first track today?
It's called Everything Positively Cool. I wrote it for my younger daughter when she was 8 years old.
Awesome. Let's hear it.
Oh, let's hear it, huh? All right, let's do it. Morning time and I feel so alive when I'm with you. And there's a music that plays all around through all you do. I look into your eyes and I see the blue sky. And if you give me a smile, I go soaring so high. And there's a river behind all the games that we both play. Laughing, bobbing along like a song throughout the day. So draw a picture with wonders you see in your mind, and all the colors you share make the world look so fine. So kind. Do 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 do. When you're spinning around, you can see the world go by. Well, that's not what's making me so dizzy. It's that you're in my life. Oh, what a high. And the storybook has a castle way up upon a hill. And you're the princess inside, looking out with such a big thrill. For all the kingdom can see your light shining on through. the fairy tale comes alive and the dreams all come true. Because of you. Do 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 do.
Huh. Hey, I love all your songs, and I'd never. I think this is a new one for me, right? Like this is previously unreleased to the world.
All my originals today are gonna be unreleased. I did record this with Tom Meeks, and we put a little piano on it and a little synthesizer. I actually played it for my daughter, and I believe she liked it, But I think that's the only time she heard it, believe it or not. So I'm happy that we're playing it again today.
How long ago was this recorded?
She's going to be 18 in June, so that's 10 years ago or so. Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I'm pretty sure that's about the time. Yeah.
Awesome, man. So, what would you call your genre? Because it's definitely not something I hear often.
It's funny when I put my songs on CD Baby, and by the way, Tom Foti, F-O-T-I, the songs are on cdbaby.com. You can find, and also on Spotify and Apple and iTunes. These I'm playing today they won't be. They haven't been released. But when I put the songs on, they say, "What's your category?" I can't find one that it is. The best I could do is folk pop. The people who know Paul Simon, Simon and Garfunkel, the people who this radio critic up in Jersey, the music critic up in New Jersey, said my stuff is kind of like Paul Simon's, Cat Stevens, Steve Goodman. Now, so you might know Paul Simon, Simon and Garfunkel. Most people do. You probably don't know Cat Stevens, but
of course I know. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Sorry. It's a Wild World.
Yeah,
I probably know Cat Stevens more.
Father and Son. Father and Son is a great song.
Awesome. So, what's next on the?
Okay, let me just double check the tuning. Okay, so I guess I will tell you a little bit of a story. We got the percussion.
Yeah. Well, while you tune up, let me just say that you're listening to KPFT 90.1 FM Houston. This is the KPFT Sessions here on 4504 Caroline Street. Come check us out. We may or may not have a YouTube channel. Just Google it anyway.
Okay, so I guess I have to introduce with a little bit of story of my older daughter. I didn't know I had an older daughter until I moved down here, until she was 19, and I got a Facebook message from an old girlfriend who I dated 20 years earlier, saying, I need to tell you something. So anyways, I'll skip the details, but you can imagine what that's like. It's like, oh, wow. But the crazy thing was I moved down here to be in my younger girl's life, and I find out I have an older daughter in Texas. At the time, she was in Katy. Think about that.
What a coincidence, yeah. Right?
So anyway, she got in touch with me, and we met, and it was a little bit of a shock to both of us, of course, because, she was raised by another father, number one, and number two, she's beautiful, okay, but the family resemblance is really there, so it was kind of, like I said, a shocking moment. And so I think for a little while there, she was a little bit like, I don't know how, I think she said, I'm not ready for this, you know what I mean? And I can understand that, right? But since then, we got to know each other, and we have a fairly good friendship, and I was going to go to Austin, where she lives, when you were at the South by Southwest, a month ago or whatever, but the car broke down. So I wrote this song for her, kind of like saying, okay, she was a skydiver, and I wrote this song called "Jumping Out of Planes," basically with the thought of, Well, you know something? If you can jump out of a plane, you're brave enough to endure anything. You know what I mean? So, anyways, so this is called jumping out of a plane. So just let me know when you're ready.
We're ready. We're rolling.
Okay. Well, I know you never thought you'd be here. The more that you find out, the less seems clear. Did your answers come with questions? Should you close that open door? Why you raising these objections? Now baby, you've been here before. It's like jumping out of planes. For a moment you're petrified, and you cannot explain all the feelings you feel inside. So baby, take the ride and let it be. You're falling through the rain on your way down to who knows where. And there's a lot of pain, it can seem like it's everywhere. But baby, you'll get there, just pull the key. Well, should you look the other way, I guess you can. And if there's nothing left to say, I understand. You can go where you've been going, and honey, it will be alright. But then you'll have no way of knowing the things that you just might. It's like jumping out of planes. For a moment you're petrified, and you cannot explain all the feelings you feel inside. But baby, take the ride and let it be. You're falling through the rain on your way down to who knows where. And there's a lot of pain, it can seem like it's everywhere. But baby, you'll get there, just pull the key. Now I must say, it can seem a bit surreal, just how much love are we supposed to feel? Yet how much faith does it take to let it in? How do we face another journey to begin? It's like jumping out of planes. For a moment you're petrified, and you cannot explain all the feelings you feel inside. But baby, take the ride and let it be. You're falling through the rain on your way down to who knows where. And there's a lot of pain, it can feel like it's everywhere. But baby, you'll get there, just pull the key. 'Cause there's nothing else like falling free. Okay, well, that was Jumping Out of Planes for my older daughter who's in Austin. So, very glad that you're in my life. And, so, you want to say something?
I do, but dude, your songs are, they all, especially in this setting, in this new setting, everything's new, and your songs are new to me. It's giving me a little bit to, I need a little bit to process these.
Okay.
You're like,
because you never heard these two.
no,
Okay,
and
right,
the way
right,
you're
right,
performing them, it's you're poking at my blood pump right here, buddy.
Okay, brother.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I
seeing
like
you
to be worse
react-
than that, right?
Yeah, well, and seeing you, perform them, I could see that you're putting something into them. Dare I say, emotion?
Well, thanks. That one's it's such a weird situation being in the situation that I'm in, because I never knew about her, okay, and then I find out about her, and in my mind it's, wow, I have a daughter, right? But it's got to be juxtaposed to the fact that she already has a father. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's something that took me years to really settle in, and so I kind of had to accept whatever role I have to accept there, and I'm good with it. It just took me a while to get it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, I say yeah, and I understand what you're saying. I am not a parent at all, but I can put together in my head at least the idea of this. But oh man, it could only. I mean, your song definitely put that message through of what you're trying to get across.
But, yeah. Yeah, and she did. She jumped out of the plane, and we got to know each other as time went on. And that's wonderful.
Well, before we have a room full of crying men, let's get on to the next. Let's get on to the next song. What's the next
So this is a cover song. Everybody's gonna know it, and even though my young friends here are gonna know it because everybody has done it at some point. But I said I'm gonna stick with this general theme. So I think you'll agree this is kind of sticking with the general theme. Let's do it. 2, 3, 4. I took my love and I took it down. I climb a mountain and I turn around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? And can the child in my heart rise above? And can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changes 'cause I built my life around you, and time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changes, 'cause I built my life around you. And time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. And I'm getting older too. So take my love and take it down. You climb a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, the landslide will bring you down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, the landslide will bring oh, the landslide will bring you down.
Awesome. Well, let's keep this moving. You have one more song?
Yeah, how we doing on time?
Got like 5-ish minutes. Yeah, let's get right into your song.
Let's go into
the
it.
Closing.
Am I okay?
Am
I okay?
Yeah.
Give me some support. Hey, okay. Thank you. All right. We'll tune up and we'll get back into this one.
I think it's going to be another world famous tune-up.
Right. Okay, so this is one I wrote so many years ago, like before either of my daughters were born, and I just never had a moment where it worked, is like to record it or to sing it, and I think this might be the moment. Okay, let's do it. When you're lonely and you're blue, by your side I'll stay with you. And when the sunshine won't come through, I may cross the sea. I would if you stay with me. And where you go, I will too. All along I'll stay with you. And when the light of day is through, just close your eyes, I'll stay with you. Someday I may cross the sea. I would if you stay with me. And where you go, I will
appreciate you coming down here and sharing these emotional songs and sharing them with us today, and especially for our first KPFT Sessions pilot episode. Yeah, any last words so I can gather all my emotions together and act like a normal person after I leave here?
Since this was about my daughters, you mean more to me, both of you, than you'll ever know. And you're the biggest gifts in my life. And that's it.
Awesome. Well, you're listening to the KPFT Sessions on, you guessed it, KPFT 90.1 FM, Houston, Texas. And if you want to check out more of our stuff, check out kpft.org. We're out here building communities and showcasing a lot of talent here in Houston. So give us a shout, kpft.org. Masaya the Video Guy and the two audio dudes, Rico and Marlon, in the house, signing out.